Hello and welcome back to our continuing fun here on Planet Crafter. It's our Overlook series, and what I told you we were going to do from the previous episode, we're about ready to start, but I did some cleanup, and with how I have this thing set up, we're progressing pretty quickly. Right here, we still only have tier 1 on our drills, but we technology wise we've jumped up like crazy, because what I've done is went ahead and put down these 7 of the VeggieTube tier 2s because we'd already opened them up, and so yeah, we're cooking away with that. And then upstairs I have my tier 1 veggie, because I want to see, I was reading the forums where somebody put in there that if you build one of everything that in the game that you're supposed to get some type of bonus. I don't know about that, but what the heck. And then our tier 1 heaters, and then I stacked this with 6 tier 2 heaters. So we are somewhat moving up in our numbers, halfway decently quick. If I would put the tier 2 drills on, this would be moving a whole lot faster. So, but we're going to hold off on that. Oh, maybe not, because we just qualified for our better crafting station, which would give us the jetpack, which we could move around faster. But hey, I'm going to show you that you can do this on foot. So off we go, and guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go check out the dead body, because now in the previous series I showed you where the dead body was when the lake was full. Well, we don't have any water right now, so I'm gonna show you how to find it when it's dry, because it's a whole lot easier. Now, most people that I've seen put it in their series, they don't find out about it until after everything's wet, so it's a lot harder to find, especially when it's when it's dry. You only know how to find it when it's wet, and it gets a little bit more difficult. So yeah, so I'll meet you over there. Okay, I'm going to show you the easy way to find it. Now, right down there is usually the starting area. See where we're at here up on the rim? Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight over. We're going to follow this ridge. And then we're going to get up to what looks like all this broken rock. Now, set your tool to dismantle, okay? Then come over here. See this? This is easy to find. When it's dry, it is super easy. We're going to go ahead and deconstruct it. Now look at the level that I'm at, 185. This is where levels do make a big difference. Of course, you sent me here to die, blah, 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 blah. But look what we get. Not too shabby. But the longer you wait, the better, the flowers and all that other fun stuff are. I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm really not. So we're going to go ahead and snag the majority of this. What stuff don't I care about? Well, actually, I want it all. So let me go take it over to my little outpost here, and we'll come right back. Okay, now that I have this stuff put away, as you know, you're going to wind up with, if you're in this starting area, about right there, you're going to be landing with your spacecraft, or about right there. I'm going to show you where you can find a gold chest in that area. So now I'm doing this with my tier 2 boots and all that, but you can actually find this case from the starting point in a tier 2 oxygen container. Just take an extra case of canister of oxygen just for in case, but it's pretty easy to find. And we're going to go right over here. See this hump right there? We're going to go right up to it. Might have to jump a couple times, and it's right there. Easy to find, but you get that plus 600 seed, and that's what you want. But your starting capsule is going to be about right where my dot is, and the other place is about right over there. I'm going to run up to this small little outpost that we have up here. And it's good to have these little outposts so you can keep on exploring. Just like we have blue chests here. I don't think I'm going to have enough space for it, but, you know. Can I get it all? Oh, I can actually get all that one. So now it's just a matter of hoofing it up to this small little outpost, and we'll store it. But I also know we have another blue case right up here. So we'll have to come back for that, but we have other fish to fry, so we can come back to it later. But let's get up here and let's find out how much things have melted down this osmium tunnel here. So let me get this stuff put away and I'll be right back. Okay, and this osmium tunnel, nope, we're not going to get anything close to it yet, so, oh, what a bummer. But the cool thing is this osmium tunnel, it'll dump out into the the phosphorus zone. So it's pretty cool. So I've shown you the dead body. I've shown you that other gold case there. So I am going to take you over to that little outpost right there, and we'll be right back. Okay, from this spot right here, we're going to run over here to the aluminum forest. So we have a small outpost by the iridium cave. I have one there. I have one at that larger wreck. I have a little outpost by that wreck over there. And what you want to do is put another outpost over here by the aluminum area. Now, by doing all this, you should be able to run around this map with just tier 2 oxygen and tier 1 boots and not have to worry about running out of oxygen or anything like that. You just have to make sure that you just fill it up with supplies. So, we'll plop this thing here. I'm going to build this, and we're going to put in just one case. Now what you're going to want to do is, after you do this, try to find some water, some ice and all that fun stuff, so you can give it some basic supplies. Now the one cool thing is, and I knew this was here, is we are now in range of 2 gold chests and a wreck. Plus, this is the aluminum fields. So you will find all sorts of crazy amount of aluminum over here. But if you turn around and build a miner over here, you're going to be able to do to do aluminum. But what you're going to want to do is set down 3 or 4 miners in this area, suck up the aluminum, plus all the other mats, and you can turn this area into a super alloy area. Because you're going to use a lot of super alloy. And then once you get into the tier 2 miner, I'll show you where the super alloy cave is, and you can throw down 3 or 4 miners there and just snarf up super alloy all day long. So here's our other gold chest. See, we're getting some more gold seeds. And that's what we want, because those veggie tubes that I put up in there in the base, we're going to have like 5 of these tier 600, or these 600% bonus flowers in there. And that's not a bad thing. Okay, so we're going to throw this down here. And I think I'm going to need to make another chest. I guess we'll put the good stuff over here. But I am going to now show you the other gold chest. which we should be able to get if you're in, you know, tier 2, tier 3 oxygen, tier 1 boots. We're close enough to get this other gold chest. So what you just want to come out to the very edge out here. Okay, see this blue case? You're going to have one just like it. We're looking at this, I think this big rock right here. And oh, no. Yeah, there it is. Voila, another big time seed. So now we've got several gold chests here. And if you want to see another way of getting to it is just go straight here and you're going to find the wreck right here. And we're going to go visit that next. And then, of course, another chest. But you'll be able to do this with tier 2 oxygen, agility boots 1. You'll be able to do this without any problem. Now, it'll help if you just have a better backpack. So that's just one thing that you're going to want to make sure of. Because your backpack's going to limit you for how much stuff you can carry. And that's the only pain in the butt thing. Now, I don't have any food, and I don't think we've looted any. I mean, I have one. Okay. We have that food there. And I don't think I grabbed any ice. Yeah, I haven't. So I'll just drink the 1 water or 2 waters that I have. There we go. So let's go check out that wreck. Okay, we're here at the wreck, and if you don't have your jetpack and all that, just jump up and down on the rocks and it will let you in. And sometimes you might find 4 crates here, sometimes you may have only 2 crates. It's totally random on the map. And, you know, wasn't very good. Oh, wow. You get what you get. But we also have a blue case over here, so let's check this thing out. And, wow, that thing really sucked. Hopefully you'll have a better map than I do. Okay, there should be our other blue chest over here. Let's grab that. Jeez, that was a far better chest than what we found in the wreck. So let's go put this away. Okay, I have some supplies here, and we're going to do some leapfrogging. And I'm going to take us over to another wreck over here. And it's by the catacombs or whatever the heck, whatever you want to call them. But it's a place you can get lost in real quick. But it's a great place for aluminum and just regular mats. But I'm going to show you another gold chest, and we are going to have a little bit of fun here. Okay, what I want you to do is, the wreck is right there. Just want you to run around here. And we can do it with this low level that we're dealing with. Now, if you can't make it the whole distance, drop a little cubicle and oxygenate up, and then run around and grab 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon, and that will allow you to build another one. And I want you to keep on going here. And I know it's dark, but you'll be able to find it pretty easily. Right here it opens up, and we're going to go down in, and you're going to see another wreck over there. What I want you to do is just go ahead and build another cubicle right here. Doesn't have to be a big one, just plop one down, because you're just only going to be using it for oxygen and maybe if you put some supplies in there. But nothing crazy, nothing special. It's not going to be a base or, a long-term base or anything like that. Now, again, I would highly recommend put a crafter down just so you can go grab some water. Or I should say, go grab ice so you can make some water. Grab some cobalt for some air. But you're going to need some type of storage for about what we're about ready to loot. Now, one of these is fine, because with what we're going to do, I brought my food. Okay, I brought my extra water, which I'm going to go ahead and drink. I'm just going to throw this stuff in here for now. So we have space. Throw this food in there. Life is good. It's getting daylight again. Now, all you have to do is just run and jump. And all you have to do is just knock these things out. Get those first 2 and jump in there. What I do is I just run through here and zap all these bottom beams first, just to get them out of my way. Because 1, that gets you all the iron you could possibly want. So we have that. And so right there, jump. So now it's time to go looting, but before we loot, I'm going to put up a big chest. Or I should say a cabinet. So 2 cabinets, and we're good. So let's go do some looting. Now, up on these ledges, super alloy galore. Now, some of these chests really, they're not the greatest. I think one of them's full of iron. But look for, this is worth coming over here, just getting this chip. Because chips give us technology, and you want to, like right now, with all the technology we've unlocked, I can actually craft if I had the crafting unit, I could craft my tier 2 backpack or jetpack right now. So it is worth going after these chips. And right now I could craft up a better belt for my what is it? What do they call this? Oh, it's not in here. But your tool belt slots, yeah, we're already ready to craft the tier 2 one. I just haven't done it yet because we're exploring today. And I'll do that off camera. See, look at this. It's not the biggest wreck in the world, but we're getting our loots. And I'll drop this stuff off. And our final chip case. See, so this wasn't too bad of a wreck for us. We were able to pick up 2 chips out of this thing, and that's pretty darn good. And the funny thing is, with where I dropped this thing, why don't we just pick up the super alloy while we're at it? So this was not a bad haul. We got some tasty victuals out of this one. I mean, look at all that. I mean, 2 chips. We got food. Let's grab that chip. We'll grab this chip. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Look at this. Just with all this little stuff we've done, we're doing all sorts of unlocks while we're exploring. And so, yeah, life is good. Now, let me show you where the gold chest is for this area. So what I want you to do is right up here. We're going to go down here. And stay over here to the right. Come over here. Voila. Another golden seed. Okay, so we have that one taken care of. Now we're going to go to a harder one. And it's a lot harder. Because getting there, we may have to drop 2 bases. I don't know, but we'll see because it's a distance. So let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. Now I'm going to grab the supplies for... Okay, there's 3 there. 2, then 1. So this is one little cubby area. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we can make 2 little cubby things. I'm not taking water. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to take extra water. And I'm going to take some extra food. And a scarf. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so we're going to leave here. And we're going to just follow this curve around. And where we're going is we are going to the Stargate. I'm not going to show you the alternate way there because if you're not used to it, you're going to take fall damage and you're going to die. So we're just going to go this way. Now, if you're in the lower tier boots and all that, like I said, take enough supplies for 2 bases. Or 2 outposts, 2 cubicles, whatever you want to label them. 2 reply stations. But we want to get as far as we can going this direction. And we're targeting that little area over here for the ramp. If you can make it the whole way, awesome. If you can't, don't sweat it. Now I have the tier 2 boots on and I have tier 3 oxygen, so I can go a little bit farther than you can. But if you toss your little, if you can make it this far, you know, this is not a bad spot to place it. I'm going to risk it and keep on going. Now, matter of fact, I'm not. I'm going to try to keep it like how you have it. So I'm going to put it about right here. So let's go ahead and get this thing built. And this is all we need. Just oxygenate up. I'm not worried about taking my water yet. And then off we go. Keep on running. And here's good loot over here. Now, what I want you to think about is later in the game, water is going to fill up over in this area. So you don't want to put your little base down into a low area. You want to keep it a little bit higher up. Because like if you put it down like right here, you're going to be underwater. So just come on over here. And usually I'll toss it up here in this tall hill here. But this time we're going to drop it about right here. Just high enough to where you can build it. Put in your ramp or your door and oxygenate up. Now this is, like I said, you want to put your crafting station here. So we need to pick up some iron and silicon. So let me do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, and this is what my little cubicle looks like. We have some storage right here for the wreck, some food and water right there. Also, we crafted up some oxygen, and this is basically, you want at least minimum of this stuff. And you can fit like 3 cabinets in here, all that fun stuff. But let's go ahead and let's turn on our light and let's get in here. This wreck gets to be a little tricky just from the standpoint of it likes to curve back in on itself. So it's totally weird when it comes into, when it fills up with water. Okay, we have that, and we can't pick anything up there. And there's nothing over here. Okay, so that is just the very beginning of the wreck. So let's head out. And if you're on low tier gear, just, you know, take it slow. Now we already have enough stuff to make a cabinet, which is what exactly I'm going to do. Now I could have turned off my light, but I didn't. So, okay, let's go back into the wreck. Now, in this wreck, this is one of the wrecks that you can put one of those fusion cells in to open up a door later in the game. Well, you want to be careful with that, because it's really weird. You just have to, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you're going to have a door open up, and I am going to just tell you this one thing. Only one door is going to open up, not like the other wreck where it was 2. Now, right here, just so you know, this is the entrance in, right? Okay, when we run down here and you make this right-hand turn, don't get rid of this chest. Go ahead and loot it, but don't get rid of it. Just so you know, you need to make the right-hand turn here. And then start looting, and then work your way around. And then this will be the very last thing. Once you come through around and have cleaned everything out, that's when you want to take this chest. It's a great anchor point so you don't get lost. Because in this wreck, you can die by just getting disoriented in that wreck. So, food for thought. You don't have to do it. But I'm just giving you some good, solid advice so you don't die. Okay, so there's the chest, and then we're going to, we've already looted that one right here, so we'll take this one out. And let's go ahead and get this heater and just explore. And this right here is a different chest. So we can take this one, and then I'm not going to loot that. I am going to actually just run back. See, because this is our placeholder. And we're going to rinse and repeat this until we've had it looted out. But it's the safest way of doing this wreck. And back in we go. Destroy this. Scope things out. Okay, we have the message. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to let you go and read this, because we have things to do. Now, this is the fusion right here. So When you put the cell in that puppy, you're going to hear a door open. So be careful. Look sharp. Okay. Now, we're not going to go loot this just yet. We're going to wait on this because I don't have enough room in my backpack. So, right here, we've got this chest. Let's go ahead and loot this and take it, and let's head out. And that's our placeholder, so we know how to get out of here. I'm going to empty this stuff out. Okay, and we're back in. Now, I'm going to keep on doing how I do this. As we know, fusion. So this is where we're going to take this hallway. And there is a chest way back here. And there's nothing else. I know everybody's just like, oh, there has to be more than that. No, that's all there is. We're going to go back. And now is the time. Okay. See this deconstruct storage thing? See door? I wonder what that's going to be. I'll let you figure that out. Anything in here? Nope. Nothing there. Kind of strange that they'd have all those beams there that you have to destroy. So here, we can pop that. There's nothing else in here. You'll come back to this area when you have that fusion cell. Okay, not a bad haul. Look at that. We're got all sorts of stuff. But I'm not too concerned about it right now because we have some more exploring to do. So we're going to pick up 3, 2, 1, and then let's rinse and repeat. 3. Oh. 2, 1. Now, do we have any extra food that we can take? Oh, we have some extra water. So that's not bad. Nothing there. But we can take some water, oxygen. Oh, but we want lots of water with where we're going. Because, yeah, there's nothing over here. There's no ice. There's nothing. So trust me, take water with you. And then when you get the technology, put a water collector out here. It's going to be worth it. Now, I am going to take you to an underground base. And I'm also going to show you satellite. And I'm also going to show you a chest. So, another gold chest time. And we're going to put our first base, or cubicle, whatever, over here. Now, let me get this right. It should be... Okay, this should be the satellite. Which it is. And then... over here... rock 1, 2, 3... And then you're going to come over here. And it should be, is it this one? Yes. Right there. So, as you can see, right there's the satellite. Come over here and voila. So we are going to put a little base. Trust me, you're going to want to do this. Put one like right here. Because there's no water in this area. There's nothing in this area. And we're going to do some more exploring here, so it would behoove you to do this. I have to replace that iron. Matter of fact, we grab another piece and some silicon. And voila, there's a blue case over there too. So let's go ahead and drop this. Right here. So now we can make oxygen and water. And I brought my extra food. Not a problem. Brought my extra water. But all of that should get relieved real fast because we're going to go for this. Tell you what, let's go for the blue chest first. It has some okay stuff in it. Now, there is another blue chest right over here where my, at the end of the ring, there's a blue chest over there. I just didn't feel like grabbing it. But just to let you know, there is one over there. And I'll just throw a blue chest right here because I'm not going to turn this into a major thing. Okay, let's go ahead and get this gold chest here. Now I've already tested it and you can get out. It's just a matter of jumping a lot. And you can get right out. Okay, so we have that. Another 600 plus another blue chip. Another microchip. Not too shabby. Okay, let's go snarfle up this satellite here. Okay, at the satellite, and voila. Look at all those tasty little vittles there. And there's nothing else on the satellite. You can't do anything else with it. So, yep. So that's the satellite. Now, I'm going to go empty this stuff. Okay, now it's time for secret underground base. So, we're going to take this way into it. I'll tell you what. Right there is the satellite, okay? There's the satellite. Let's just run over here. Make your left-hand turn over here. Now this is where you'd want to make another camp or cubicle whatever you want to call it. So if you don't have the oxygen and you can't mess around, then bring the supplies with you. I have a little bit of extra here, so I can get away with it. Now the big thing is there's going to be some silicon over here. There we go. So just drop your little living compartment. Oxygenate up. And you're going to want supply. You're going to want a couple chests. There are some more tasty victuals in this place as well, so. Now this one does give you a clue. Remember on that secret room that we found on the really big wreck? Well, this is how you find out about it. But since I already spoiled it for you, I'm just giving you the heads up. Because we pretty much did that, what, the first or second episode? I think is what, episode 2 we went through the big wreck? So yeah. Am I going to worry about water and all that fun stuff? No, because we're going to be, I do believe we can loot that here. So let's go in there and scope things out. Go ahead and turn the light on. We can't get anything from there. Can't get anything from there. Can't get anything from there. Open up the veggie tubes. Nothing. Open up storage. Yaha. Lots of tasty little morsels there. And yeah, see, I'd overfilled my my inventory there. But hey, look at all those seeds. Look at all those flowers. Yay, that is definitely worth this base. And then, of course, you can go ahead and read the message. And, of course, it tells you about the secret room. So even though this is a mini base, you know, it does have some great loot in it. But, you know, it is what it is. So, best thing to do is figure out what you're going to need. And like right now, I don't want any of this stuff. The flowers and all that are great, but with all those other things that we've grabbed since we've been on this exploratory run, well, we really don't need to do anything. So I'm going to go back to our little bases, and I'm going to meet you back at our generating station. Okay, we're back at our little base here. Okay, we're back at our generating base, and look how many chips we picked up. That's what, 4, 7, 9 of them? And 6 gold flowers? So yeah, that's going to make some big difference. So let's check out which technology we have picked up. A Tier 4 mining chip. GPS 2 satellite. Agility boots Tier 3. The big living compartment. Display case. Jetpack Tier 3. And that's it, folks. We have discovered everything that we can discover off of our chips, and we still have 3 left over, and we have 6 of the gold flowers that I can now put in my Tier 2 veggie tubes, so that's going to help out huge. Now, you know the equipment that I have out. It's not like I have a bunch, so look what we've been able to pick up. Just while we're out going around today, we've picked up the Advanced Crafting Station. We can now launch rockets from our launching platform. Soon we're going to be opening up the atmospheric water collection. But that's at 875. So yeah, it's going to be a little while. But still, that's our next one. We have opened up on our oxygen the Tier 3 heater. We've picked up the grass spreader. And that's a whole lot better than the veggie tubes. So we'll be able to drop 6 of these things down with our brand new... Oh, wait a minute. These are grass spreaders. I'm not going to worry about that. It's our next level one that we want. The flower spreader. We picked up the biodome. We picked up the T3 drill. We picked up the exoskeleton Tier 2. Just while we're out and about. And then on our pressure, we picked up the... I think the only thing we picked up was what the transmission screen, maybe? Because we really haven't done anything for pressure. And that's from all my Tier 1 stuff. So we don't even have a Tier 2 drill going. And that's how far we've gotten. We've already completed discoverable research. So now it's just a matter of putting things together and doing the unlocks. So... And you've discovered where a bunch of things are today. So hopefully you like the video, and if you do, hit like. If you like Planet Crafter Settlement Survival, hey, why don't you come join the channel? And then of course, hopefully you're having a great day, because I know I am. And I'm Larry, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.